Tell me, what do you see?
I feel very faint.
That's perfect. So you see this field starting to take place, and although it's faint, you're going to tap in with your feelings. There's a field in front of you, and it's going to become clearer so that you can see everything. What else do you see in this field?
It's like waves.
Wonderful. And so does it look like the field is moving?
Yeah.
In waves? Wonderful. So what you're going to do is you're going to step further into this field, and as it does, it's going to become clearer and sharper. Walk into the field and be able to solidify. Look around and tell me what you see.
Corn maybe.
Explain this to me.
Everything's just wavy.
So it's like a movie.
Wavy, I don't know if it.
Oh, it's like wavy, not a movie, like wavy. So you're finding it hard to bring any clarity. So that's okay, that's perfect. What I want you to do is, you're looking in front of you and you see this field. I want you to look behind you and tell me what you see there.
Door.
What do you see?
Door.
Your daughter?
Door. Door.
A door. Perfect. That was the door you just came through?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So you see that clearly. And again, now you're going to turn back round to that field. This time it's going to be clearer than before. What do you see now?
A very small lake, I think. Trees.
Wonderful. So I want you now, as you're standing there and you're viewing this lake and trees.
It's like a painting. Not like I'm really there, it's like I'm in a painting.
And what makes you feel that you're inside the painting?
Like the colours or something. Like the, as if it's like watercolours.
Do you feel that you're viewing a painting, or do you feel that you're actually immersed in it?
In the painting.
I want you to look down at your feet and tell me, as you look down, are you male or female?
Female.
What are you wearing on your feet?
White trainers.
What are you wearing on your bottom half?
Shorts, bare legs.
You're going to be able to see yourself clearly from the upper half, as if you're looking upon yourself. What colour are your shorts?
Blue, I think.
And what are you wearing on your upper half?
Yeah, white shirt.
And what about your hair colour? What?
Dark.
Is it short hair, long hair? How would you describe it?
Ponytail.
What age are you here? You're going to see a number
Younger,
appear.
30s.
Allow one number to become solid.
3.
You're 33. So I'm going to ask you what your name is, and that's going to be clear to you here.
What is Elaine?
Wonderful. I'm going to ask you, by viewing this place, knowing yourself as you are as this 33-year-old girl named Elaine, what country are you in? Have a look around and get that feeling, get that knowing within you.
England, maybe?
Mm-hmm. If I say England to you, does that feel strong?
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you what year it is now, and you're going to see that year appear.
87s. 87.
1987? Or allow it to become solid, the 4 digits.
1987.
1987. So I'm going to ask you if this is yourself, a connective part of yourself, or is it someone else?
I think it's me.
It's you. Is this an alternative reality?
Oh.
If I say the year 1987, does it feel like it's you in another time and space?
Yeah.
So it would be clear that that would be an alternative reality, yes?
Mm.
So we're going to find out a bit more about you and this field and the lake. So what I want you to do is be there now, back in that scene, as this young girl viewing this lake and the trees.
The mountains.
You see mountains there as well?
Mm.
So why have you come to this place? Allow yourself to know. Do you live here?
No.
No. Why have you come here?
Escape, maybe.
What have you come to escape? Allow yourself to know.
Life.
So you're going to go back a little bit to find out what you're escaping from. I'm going to count back from 3 to 1. You're going to be at that scene where you feel most overwhelmed and that you've come to this place for peace. So we're going to go back now. 3, 2, and 1 to this new scene. Tell me what you see.
Anger.
What's going on in this scene? Why are you angry? Or why do you feel there's anger?
I'm like in a ball, like weak, like Carol, like on, like standing up, but or still standing on my feet, but like in a ball.
So you've curled over. What's happened?
Shouting, I think, or covering my ears.
What age are you here?
33, I think.
So you're still 33. What's happening around you? Why are you covering your ears?
I'm on my own, it's as if it's aftermath.
Tell me what's happened. You're on your own now, but what happened before?
Shouting, I think.
Who was shouting?
My dad.
Which man?
Dad.
And tell me what's happened. Why is he shouting? Why is he angry? Allow yourself to be there and know why he's angry. What has set him off? You can hear his words. You can hear why he's angry.
Everything.
He's just an angry person. Describe your dad to me. What does he look like?
So,
Mm-hmm.
Big grey hair. Eyes.
And what's your dad's name?
Gerald.
Would you say it was the same dad that you have in this lifetime? Or different energy?
Slightly better energy.
So would you say there's a connection between the souls, but it feels different in some way?
Yeah.
When you look at him, does he appear slightly different to the dad you know in this lifetime?
Yeah.
What would you say was most different when you observe his energy?
Slightly better energy right now.
And so, are you the only one who suffers with your dad here, or is there anyone else in your family?
You can just see me at the moment.
So you're going to know if you have any brothers and sisters in this reality. If there's any other family members, I want you to be at the front door of your house in this scene. You're going to go back to the front door of this place in England. You're going to see it clearly. You're standing outside your front door. You can see your house.
Maybe it's not England, it's
What does it look like?
French maybe, like the door. Tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Sunny.
If I say France to you, does that feel accurate?
Mm.
So it's a sunny day, and how do you feel when you stand outside your door?
Okay.
What would you say the house was like?
Small.
Did it stand on its own or joined with others?
Its own.
I want you to go inside the front door, push it open, and tell me as you push your front door open, what do you see?
Tiles.
What else do you see?
Kitchen. Carpet.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to walk inside.
This is also like a painting.
Mm-hmm. Often when we go back into past experiences, they seem to us like paintings, like visions of the mind. Do you feel you were happy when you lived here?
Yeah.
Who are you living here with? Just your dad or someone else?
No, nothing else.
Is this the same life or another life?
I don't know.
That's all right, you're going to know. So there you are in this home, and you feel now it's France. I want you to look down at your feet as you're here in this home and see if you are male or female.
Female.
Are you the same female as before or different?
The same, I think, same hair and stuff.
Okay. So as you're here in this space, with this beautiful home, the kitchen, the cayenne garlic, what age are you here?
Younger.
Mm-hmm.
19.
And so you're going to know if there's anyone else who lives in this home with you. If it's just your dad or anyone else.
Not an older lady.
Mm-hmm. Who is that older lady?
Relative.
Mm-hmm. Who is she?
Maybe grandmother.
Does she feel like your grandmother?
Yeah.
And does she live here with you?
Yeah. She's in the corner.
Mm-hmm. What does she look like, your grandmother?
Small and round.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasant.
How do you feel your relationship is with your grandmother?
Nice.
Does your mum live there with you? Tell me what happened to your mum. You're going to go to a scene where you're going to know why she's not there. I'm going to count to 3 and you're going to be there. 1, 2, and 3.
She's left.
Tell me that scene. What unfolds?
She wasn't there anymore. Like, fled.
Say that again.
Fled, maybe.
Who did she flee from?
Dad.
What age were you when she fled? When she left?
19, I think.
How do you feel to know that your mother has left?
Sad.
And so you're here in this home with your father and your grandmother, yes? And so how does your grandmother react to your father's temper?
She's in the corner.
And how is she feeling from what you can observe?
Cowering or something.
Tell me what happens next. I want you to go to another significant point in this life as Elaine. And I want you to go to a new scene where something significant happens. 1, 2, and 3. What do you see?
Out in a wee a coffee shop or something.
So be there in that coffee shop. What age are you now?
19.
Still 19. Perfect. And you're here in this coffee shop. Are you alone or with someone else?
Alone.
And how are you feeling as you're here in this coffee shop?
Just fine, I think. Just okay.
Why have you come to the coffee shop? Because you enjoy it or for any other reason?
Escape, I think. Well,
So you like to escape from the home?
yeah.
Do you have a job or do you do anything that keeps you busy?
I'm painting again.
Do you enjoy painting?
Yeah.
Do you sell your paintings or are they for yourself?
So,
Where do you sell your paintings? Allow yourself to see.
on the street.
So be there as you're selling your paintings. Tell me what it's like as you're stood there with your paintings. How do you feel?
Positive.
And how are the people
Smiling.
around you?
Smiling.
The people are smiling, and do they all know you?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I want you to go back just the image of your dad. You see him in front of you, and you're looking at him into his eyes. And so I want you to look into the eyes and connect with the soul of your father. And as you connect with his soul, I want you to tell me, does he remind you of anyone from this lifetime? Is he the same energy as your father? Connected?
My brother.
He reminds you of your brother. And so you're going to tap into your higher self here. Is there a reason why your brother Gerald and your father's energy are connected? Why has Gerald come into this lifetime? What purpose does he serve in this contract with you?
Must be the same person.
But what has he come to teach you in this lifetime, or what have you come to overcome together?
Negativity.
Do you feel that you made a contract to come here together in this lifetime?
No.
What do you feel the bigger purpose of the relationship with Gerald is in this lifetime?
To teach me what I don't want.
Say that again.
To teach me what I don't want.
And what is that? What would you say?
Negativity.
And how does that serve your soul to know this?
Light.
Light? To be light? So would you say he teaches you to be lighter by showing you how it is to be negative?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can do for him in this lifetime?
Show him light.
And which ways can you show him light?
Positivity. Friendship. Try. Caring. Be more present.
Say that again.
Be more present.
Be more present with him.
Yeah. More positive.
Wonderful. So I want you to go to the energy of your grandmother in that life as Elaine. And I want you to look at her soul. Does she remind you of anyone from this lifetime? She may or may not. No. I want you to look and describe your mother to me, the mother from this lifetime. Tell me what she looks like.
Slim. Grey hair. All grey. Pulled back. Thin features.
How is her personality?
Nice but weak.
What's her name?
Francis.
Do you have a nice relationship with your mum, or would you say it was strained?
Nice but distant.
What do you feel causes that distance between you both?
Her own issues.
What issues do you feel she has most?
Weak.
And so I want you to look into the eyes of your mother and connect with her soul. Does she remind you of anyone from this lifetime?
No. My mum.
She reminds you of your mother from this lifetime?
No.
Is it the same soul or just the same energy?
Same energy.
So in this lifetime as Elaine, I want you to go forward, move forward to another significant point, something that happens that is significant to your soul. and the low self-worth and low confidence you feel in this lifetime. And when I count to 3, you're going to be another scene. 1, 2, and 3. Tell me what you see.
We call the street just on my own.
What age are you here?
19.
And how are you feeling on this cobbled street?
Alone.
Do you have any friends? Why do you not have friends? You didn't make friends? No? Why? Why do you feel you didn't make friends?
Low confidence.
Mm-hmm. And so tell me what happens as you're here on this cobbled street.
Just a wee windy road.
Mm-hmm.
Spoken.
So you're
I
here.
don't really know if I'm got anywhere to go.
You
No.
feel you're just walking generally,
Mm.
or you feel that you're trapped.
Bit trapped as if I'm. It's like a dead end or something.
Is there anything significant about the point of where you are now as this young girl on this street? Just the feeling of being alone?
Like cobbly.
Cobbly? What does that mean for you, for it to be cobbly? What does that bring you?
Uneven.
And as it's uneven, how does
Difficult.
that? Does that represent parts within you?
A challenge.
And you just allow those emotions to flow as this young girl. As you cry, you feel the release of letting go. As you feel these emotions, where in the body do you hold them? As you feel this energy stuck, whereabouts, if you can,
Stomach.
in your stomach. As you look and scan your body, look into the stomach and tell me that energy there. What colour is it?
Brown.
This brown energy, does it feel like your own, or does it feel like something else?
Something.
So this energy that doesn't belong to you, we're going to find out now if it's male or female, and you will just know. When I ask you, is this, you can look into it, you can enlarge it, you can understand it, and you can join with this energy to understand more. This brown energy in your stomach, is it male or female?
Male.
I'm going to give this energy your voice so that it can speak through you. I'm going to ask this male, what's your name?
Ben.
So Ben, here you are connected to Angela's stomach. I'm going to find out, Ben, how you died. I want you to show and share with Angela more about yourself. How did you die, Ben?
Fall.
Tell me about that. Show the scene of your death experience. What's happening there? How did you fall?
Like over a dead end.
Say again.
Over like a dead end.
A dead end? So when you fell, did you fall from a height?
Yeah.
So was it a cliff or something?
Cliff.
And below, what was below of this cliff?
Nothing.
Was there ground below, water?
Trees.
Trees?
All way down.
So it was a long way down. And as you were falling, what was your thoughts?
Helpless. Scared.
Did you mean to fall?
No.
How did you come across that fall? Were you unsure of what was at the end?
Yeah. Missed.
There was mist. What age were you here?
Young man. I keep wanting to say 19.
Which country were you in when you fell?
France, I think.
Yeah.
See, I can't even see anything else apart from the cliff. There's nothing else there.
So that you have fallen, and now, did you die instantly? It's okay.
I think I suffered, like, I died before I hit the ground.
Your soul left before your body hit the ground? So you felt no pain?
Just fear.
So, did you live local to here from where you fell?
Yeah.
So, I want to ask you, when did you notice Angela's energy? What age was she?
19.
And what was she doing when you were attracted to her?
Sitting in, like, coffee place or a cafe.
Was she alone, or was she with someone
Alone.
else? And so what attracted you to her?
She was lonely.
She was lonely. Is that how you felt?
Yeah.
When you died, Ben, and the light was there, why did you not go to the light?
Wasn't ready. Too young.
Yes, you were young. You didn't feel a warmth from the light or anything that was there that you felt attracted to?
No.
So by being attached to Angela's stomach, what do you create within her?
Anxiety.
Do you do this deliberately?
No.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah.
What else do you create within Angela by being attached to her?
Yeah, low self-worth.
And so why do you create that within her? Did you feel that?
I feel it's from me.
Okay. Is there anything else you create within Angela by being attached to her stomach?
Stomach problems.
And why is that? Why do you create that within her, those stomach problems?
Just by being there.
Okay, so I'm sure you don't mean to cause her these problems. Or would you say some of it was deliberate?
No.
No, okay. Would you like to go home into the light to be with your family?
Oh.
Can I ask, Ben, what year it was that you died?
I want to say 87 again, but no, 19.
What year? Allow those 4 digits to become clear for Angela to see.
1887.
1887.
I think.
Allow it to become stronger for Angela.
Yeah.
1887. So that's quite some time you've been here in this place, and that loneliness and those feelings. Would you like to be back with your family?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the higher guides now to open that portal of light for Ben. Angela, you'll be able to see that portal of light being opened for Ben. Ben, who do you see in the light waiting for you? Who comes forward to welcome you in the light?
Like a mum and a younger sibling.
A male or
Boy,
female?
Boy.
Brother or sister? Brother?
Yep.
How does it feel to see your mum and brother?
Like, happy.
Ben, before you go into the light to be with your family, can you take all of that brown energy, your energy, out of Angela's stomach? I need to take it all out so that you can go into that light complete. Angela, you'll be able to feel or see Ben taking his energy. Do you see him taking his energy from you?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. How does it feel as he's taking that energy from you?
Light.
Let me know when Ben has taken all of his energy.
He's using his hand.
He's going to continue to just take all that energy out of your stomach that doesn't belong there.
Yeah.
Is that him finished? Wonderful. So Ben, with all that energy, back where it belongs within your own body, do you have anything to say to Angela before you leave? Anything else you wish to say to her before you go?
It wasn't malicious.
And any last words?
He was just scared of lonely.
Say that again.
He was just lonely.
Okay. So Ben, with you now being ready fully to go into the light, you may go, and may the spirits guide you forward. Angela, you'll be able to see him going into the light now. And you can let me know when he has gone.
Yep.
Yeah, so I asked the higher guides to close that portal of light down behind Ben. And I asked those higher guides to come forward and give Angela healing into that space within her stomach. Allowing that divine light to pour into Angela's stomach. As that light flows, Angela, what colour is it?
Yellow, white.
And as that light flows in,
Maybe a bit purple.
bit of purple in there. And with that light, that healing light, is there anything that is being instilled inside your stomach?
Just feels lighter.
It feels lighter. I ask that the guides gift Angela with confidence and joy and high self-worth in there. As much as is needed for her journey forward. And so I ask if we scan the body again, if there are any more entities attached to Angela. Look for those darker coloured energies, if any. Is there anything else in your energy? No? Wonderful. I ask for one of Angela's guides, or a few, to step forward and to show themselves to her. And so Angela, you'll be able to see this start to form. And as they show themselves, maybe one or more step forward, what do you see?
It's light.
Wonderful. And as you see that light, what do you get from it? What feeling do you get?
Warm.
What else? What else is within that light for you?
It's peaceful. Relief.
Relief. And do you feel the warmth and the peace and the relief?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So that is their gift to you. Is there a male or female or no energy, as in all energy?
Male, I think.
A male energy. And as this male energy comes closer, does it show itself in a form to you, or does it stay in an energetic form?
But it's kind of like wings and floaty.
Does it have a colour?
Just like white.
Just white? Beautiful. And this particular guide who's working with you now, I ask him, what does he bring? How does he guide you?
Peace.
He gives you peace?
Light. A feeling of light. Like relief.
Like ease? And what message does he give to you? You're going to be open to that message and hear and see it clearly. Or feel it.
Just don't worry. And take. And don't worry about stuff, and try and look at things a lot lighter. Not everything's so serious. To try and enjoy and not worry so much about stuff.
Wonderful. And I ask laughter, so to have more laughter in your life.
Take things less serious and just
Wonderful. And also, do you have a name?
get what it sounds like Gabriel.
So Gabriel, do you have any messages of support for Angela going forward?
Just love and light and fun and less serious. Not to take things lightly. Easy.
Wonderful. So I ask if there could be a spirit meeting with one of Angela's grandmothers. Is that permitted today? Is that a no, Gabriel? No. Can I ask why it's not permitted today, so that Angela can understand this better?
Too upsetting.
Too emotional?
Yeah.
Is there a message perhaps that can be given from one of her grandmothers over to her that would be still greatly received, or is that not possible today?
She's there.
Mm-hmm.
Just not wanting to come forward yet.
She doesn't want to upset Angela?
Doesn't want to come forward yet, but she's there. Yeah.
Is this more on her part or Angela's part?
A bit of both, I think.
Mm-hmm. Why would it be on her part?
She's upsetting just now.
Okay. Is there a sign? Which grandmother is this? Aileen.
Wee feathers.
White feathers or a different colour?
White.
And what would the message be?
Pennies.
Pennies. What would the message be for Angela when she sees this feather or penny?
But she's there.
Wonderful. Anything else? Any other messages with that? No, just that she's there, that her presence is there. Okay, wonderful. So Gabriel, going forward now, is there any last messages you would like to give to Angela before we end this healing session? No? Everything is well? Okay, so I just ask Gabriel that you give her some more light into her body to set her positive and high energy going forward. And allow that light to pour, Angela, through the top of your head and into your entire body.